Have you ever wondered why manga and anime is so popular in the fitness space? I honestly believe most animes are literally more manly than most action movies because they are about warriors, they are about self-discipline, self-sacrifice, working towards a bigger goal, having a purpose that actually matters. This is something a man's life should revolve around, and animes show that perfectly.
I'm not that guy that's watching Netflix all day. Instead, I'm watching anime because they're all about warriors.
I see a lot of people on the internet really trying to mimic their anime characters, but instead of doing epic shit like these characters, they just want to look like them. They just want to have a nice looking jacked body, and that's it. Look how many fucking videos there are on YouTube on how to build a Toji Fushiguro physique. Toji Fushiguro just has a nice fucking physique. Do you really think one of these guys is hiding a secret to get to that physique? If you want to build a muscular, nice aesthetic physique, just start learning from people who actually specialize in bodybuilding and shit. And if you care just about muscles, that's the best way to do it. That's the best way to look like your favorite anime character. But if you actually want to be like Toji, he didn't build his physique by doing fucking bodybuilding, bicep curls in the gym. Most anime characters build their physique by doing epic shit and difficult, insane looking training sessions. Wouldn't you want to actually look and train like anime characters? Wouldn't you want to be strong, powerful, explosive, fast, agile, learn flips, acrobatics and shit, be able to do amazing bodyweight skills and actually make your life epic and interesting like these anime characters, and also actually have a nice and jacked physique as a side effect? In this video I want to explain to you how to do exactly that, because it's so much more fun than just doing bodybuilding and striving to look like Garou from One Punch Man. Don't limit yourself to just looking like anime characters. Actually be anime characters, train like them, and have the same amount of self-discipline and sacrifice to your goals as they have. This will change your life, I promise you. Sorry if this intro was a bit aggressive, I'm just really fucking tired of all these guys doing this. How to build a Toji Fushiguro physique. Ugh. It's awful, it's just awful. So if you look at most anime and manga characters, training is not just their hobby. Training is their fucking passion. Training is their purpose. They wouldn't be able to live without training. And that's the commitment you need to have in order to truly be like them and achieve greatness in this endeavor. And this is my first and probably the most important point, so if you just learn that, you don't even need to watch the rest of this video. You need to commit to training. Make it your whole life purpose to become athletic, become strong, become powerful, develop an incredible control over your own body. Trust me, just with that one commitment, your life will become infinitely more epic and interesting, and actually, trust me, you will be happy. In order to be happy in this life, you have to suffer. This is the greatest paradox there is on earth. If you suffer every single day, you work towards your dreams, toward your goals, you will be happy. That's just the way it is. If you slack off, if you eat junk food, if you watch Netflix all day, you know this already, you won't be happy doing that. So please commit to changing your body and thus changing your life. So what type of training you should actually be doing to achieve all of these awesome feats of athleticism? If you've never done any training before, I really recommend you to start with calisthenics. Calisthenics is just amazing because it lets you build an amazing relative strength, which means you're strong with your own body weight, and it just allows you to build a really nice strength base at the beginning. So if you can't already, set yourself these goals: 5 pull-ups, 10 dips, and 20 push-ups, and all of these with a great form. If you can't do that already, please just take a piece of paper, this is an actionable step for you, and write down these goals on that fucking piece of paper and stick it to your fucking wall over your bed and look at it every single day. This is your goal, this is what you have to achieve. This is what you have to sacrifice your life towards right now. And once you have that, we can proceed to more advanced styles of training. If you look at the main traits most anime characters possess, it's almost always amazing strength, great speed, and incredible explosiveness. So you should structure your weekly training program focusing on these three qualities. And let me explain you exactly how to do that. The strength. You develop strength by just doing strength training. And you can either do calisthenics here or weighted calisthenics, or you can buy a gym membership, which I would actually recommend because it kinda increases the amount of different exercises you can do. It kinda makes programming easier. But if you choose gym, don't let yourself forget that the most important quality when it comes to strength is the relative strength, and this is what you should work towards. We don't care about absolute strength at all, so exercises like bench press, military press, deadlift, they are cool, but be careful because getting better in exercises that don't require your body weight to be moved can make you a bit bulky, a bit slow, not very agile. That is kind of what happens to me. Before I was doing only calisthenics and weighted calisthenics. I started going to the gym, started doing deadlift, military press, bench press, all that shit. My relative strength really got weaker, even though my absolute strength improved. So don't make my mistake. Remember that relative strength is really what we care about here and is the most important. So yeah, either calisthenics, weighted calisthenics, or the gym. The second quality is speediness. And this is actually what greatly correlates with strength training. Basically, getting stronger will almost always make you faster at that same movement. So for example, if you learn to do a pull-up with additional 60 kgs, your regular pull-up will be a lot faster, a lot quicker. So let me go straight to the third quality, which is explosiveness. And how we develop explosiveness is through plyometrics. You've definitely heard that term before. It basically refers to doing exercises to teach your body to fire the muscles very rapidly and bounce on your tendons and ligaments. You should do plyometrics every single week, ideally 2 or 3 sessions per week. You will mostly be doing plyometrics for your legs, exercises like sprints, broad jumps, depth jumps, things like that. You can also learn acrobatics, do some flips. They also count as plyometrics. So you can either supplement your plyometrics with flips or supplement your flips and acrobatic training with plyometrics. It depends on what your priorities are. If you really want to learn flips and shit, just dedicate your plyometric sessions to flips and supplement a bit of these exercises like sprints. If you've never done plyometrics before, please start slowly because they can be very hard on your joints and tendons if you do a lot of them too soon. And plyometrics basically should greatly improve your speed and explosivity. So we already have strength, we already have speed, and we already have explosivity. So that 3 main qualities, this is what you should mainly work on. You should obviously also have rest days. You should have at least 2 rest days per week, but it also depends. Like very light activity, very light plyometrics or some walking, it doesn't really count as exercise. So you can do that on rest days, and it will also be even beneficial because you will get the blood flowing and all of that will just recover quicker. And on rest days you can also do stretching and hand balancing. Hand balancing is just really fucking fun. That's how you can develop great control over your own body. And stretching is just necessary to get into all of these different positions, to just be free in your own body and be able to move athletically. And if you also want to build muscle while developing your strength, speed, and explosivity, you should focus on sleeping enough, like 7 to 9 hours, on having a very light caloric surplus. You don't want to gain fat, you just want to gain lean muscle. You don't have to count calories. I've never counted calories personally. I literally just focused on eating clean and just eating slightly more than I felt like I need to. And I also focused about getting enough protein. I didn't measure the amount of protein I took, but I always had at the back of my mind that I need to consume more protein than regularly. And if you do that, you will also be building muscle along the way. And you should want to build muscle because a bigger muscle gets you stronger, gets you faster, and gets you more explosive. And if you want to learn more about that concept, I've made a whole video about it, you can watch it here. And yeah, that's exactly what you should be doing if you want to train like anime characters. And remember to just start prioritizing your training over everything else. This is how you achieve greatness. You put training above everything else, above family, above friends, above having fun. You will have fun through training. Trust me. You just have to awaken that fire in your belly, that passion. So watch some videos about training, watch some cool fucking edits and shit. Just make training your life, your main purpose. You can't miss a day of training. Track your workouts in a training journal. Hype yourself up about every single training session. Get yourself a pre-workout. Listen to hype music. Just make it fun and make it epic, because that's how anime characters train. The reason why so many people watch edits and compilations of anime training is because it is so fucking cool to see that, so fucking epic. But you can make your life be that way. You don't have to get inspiration from someone else's life. You can make your own life amazing and inspiring to others. Become an absolute athletic freak. Develop every quality of your body. Become a fucking superhuman. That's how I named my channel, Becoming Superhuman, because I believe that improving every single quality of the body is the way, just becoming better and athletic in every single way. The only quality I don't really feel like improving is long distance endurance, so for example running marathons. But I also didn't reject it completely. I've run 2 marathons in my life, and one of them was an ultra marathon actually. Honestly, I don't really know what else to say. If I change even one person's life with this video, I will be so fucking glad and grateful for having a chance to do that. I see so many videos on YouTube of people like saying, oh, this is how you train to develop a Toji Fushiguro physique, and I watch these videos and I imagine myself being like, I don't know, 14-year-old watching that video, never trained before in my life. How are these videos helpful? Like, I don't see these videos changing my life. Most of them give like very niched down advice, very unrelatable advice. Most people on the internet talk like they want to teach, but not to help. And I think it's a massive difference. Because with teaching, you don't really care about what the other person does who is listening to you. You just teach, and what they do doesn't, you don't care about that. But if you want to help someone and not just teach, you want to genuinely help, then you really want that person to take your advice, and you really care about them improving. And I think this is what most of these YouTubers do wrong. Some of them have a lot of views because their videos are genuinely like fun to watch. They give you dopamine, but they just don't help. Some of them don't even teach. Like some of them is just some bullshit compiled into an engaging video. Okay, I'm already done hating on other fellow YouTubers. There will be a lot more videos coming in the future, so if you're interested about stuff that I'm talking about, please consider subscribing, leaving a like, so this video will get a bit more reach, maybe leave a comment also. And yeah, this is it for this video. Damn, my arms look fucking huge in that angle. Okay, peace out.